Last time, we looked at how Microsoft went from distributing software on paper tape to becoming the dominant force in the consumer software industry up through their launch of Windows XP in 2001. Windows XP was incredibly successful, in spite of Microsoft's introduction of the unpopular product activation feature designed to stop piracy. It was installed on an estimated 85% of desktop computers at one point. Though another estimate put the proportion of illegitimate installations at 35%. Poor Bill. Not that the European Union had much sympathy for Microsoft when it slapped the company with a €500 million fine in 2004, citing abuse of its dominance with proprietary code. Microsoft was also forced to ship Windows XP without Media Player for the European market. Sound familiar? Not to be deterred, though, by royally cheesing off regulators on at least 2 continents by this point, Microsoft pushed forward with new products like Zune and Windows Vista, both of which flopped harder than the Star Wars Holiday Special. Zune was a portable music player and, by most accounts, a really cool one. Too bad that by the time Zune was released in late 2006, iPod had already become synonymous with taking your music with you. Windows Vista that same year was, in a way, the other side of the same coin in the sense that it was released with a lot of fanfare, but was quickly panned by veteran tech reviewers and novice computer users alike. Although it looked modern with appealing features like the arrow theme and desktop widgets, at launch, it lacked driver support, it was unstable, it required more processing power than mere mortals could afford, and it incorporated some extremely unpopular DRM technologies, forcing Microsoft to offer Vista license owners the option to downgrade back to Windows XP. Oops. The mid-2000s weren't a total disaster for Microsoft, though. The Xbox 360, released in late 2005, went on to become a true juggernaut in the world of console gaming, with its comfortable, intuitive controller that remains popular to this day, a well-implemented online experience through Xbox Live, a large game library, and solid performance at a lower cost than Sony's PlayStation 3. The Xbox 360 even outsold the PS3 despite Sony's greater experience in the console market. Later, in 2009, Microsoft finally released a worthy successor to the then 8-year-old Windows XP, the simply named Windows 7, which retained the visual appeal of Windows Vista, but featured vast improvements to performance and stability, as well as modern features like better support for multi-core CPUs and the ability to snap windows to the sides of the screen. In fact, in spite of Microsoft's free upgrade offer to Windows 10, Windows 7 is still the most used version of Windows as of January 2017. But with smartphones, especially the iPhone from rival Apple Computer, exploding in popularity around this time, Microsoft knew it couldn't focus primarily on the traditional PC space forever, and rolled out Windows Phone 7 in 2010, with subsequent mobile versions of Windows in the following years. Unfortunately for Microsoft, Windows Phone, having been beaten to the punch by iOS and Android, more or less went the same way as the Zune. So app developers didn't bother supporting Windows Phone, completing Microsoft's failure boogaloo. More successful, though not entirely without controversy, was Windows 8 in 2012, which Microsoft designed to function on traditional desktops and laptops, but also tablet PCs, with an interface designed to be more modern and cool, with terminology like live tiles. Unfortunately, this concept did not translate well to the millions of people who still used mice and keyboards, and Windows 8 struggled to gain popularity. I mean, you can't just take away the start button and expect everybody to be okay with that. Maybe that's why Windows 8.1 was a free upgrade. Microsoft's hardware designed for Windows 8 did a little better though, and I'm not talking about the ARM-powered Surface RT that bombed, but about the full-fat Surface tablets, which were also introduced in 2012. Since they ran full versions of Windows versus the more limited mobile OSs on competing tablets like the iPad, Microsoft started to gain traction in the mobile computing scene, in spite of NFL announcers calling them iPads as they watched coaches draw up plays on the sidelines. It was also in 2012 that Microsoft started signing people up for Microsoft accounts, enabling a single sign-in across devices as part of its push to get users into the Microsoft ecosystem that included services like Office 365, its subscription-based version of the beloved productivity suite, OneDrive cloud storage, and Skype, which it had purchased in 2011. Indeed, Microsoft made seamlessness between its own services a priority with the launch of the Windows Store alongside Windows 8, as well as with the Xbox One in 2013, which was hyped as a do-it-all living room box with enhanced connectivity with Windows, rather than just another game console. The concept was taken even further in 2015 with the new Windows 10 featuring tight integration with the Cortana voice assistant, Microsoft's answer to Siri, and compatibility with the Universal Windows platform, which allows certain applications to run on both desktop and mobile Windows, as well as the Xbox One and HoloLens, a smart glasses product that Microsoft is currently trying to get off the ground. Of course, with its fingers in so many different parts of the tech industry, Microsoft is facing a lot more competition than it did 10 or 15 years ago. But could this mean that they'll be more consistent about producing quality products in the future with their feet to the fire? Maybe so, but Bing isn't the most compelling argument for that hypothesis. TunnelBear VPN lets you tunnel through up to 20 different countries, well, one at a time, allowing you to browse the internet and use online services as though you are doing it from a different country. They've got easy-to-use apps for iOS, Android. Oh, I don't have an Android phone in my pocket. Okay, well, Android, PC, and Mac, and they also have a Chrome extension. Just choose a country in the app, turn it on, and boom! Your connection gets encrypted and you appear to the websites and services that you're using as though you are someone else from somewhere else. It takes all that hassle out of it. And you don't have to take my word for its ease of use. You can try it for nothing. Go check it out at tunnelbear.com. Down at the link in the video description, and if you decide you like it, you can save 10% on an unlimited data plan by going to tunnelbear.com/Linus. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, dislike, leave a comment with suggestions, check out our other channels, and don't forget to subscribe.